I guess it started late last year. I did a thing called Weekend of Brockies, which was just a pretty simple thing as far as getting some people who enjoyed talking about Peter Brock and myself, I guess, in our early motor racing days. And through that, grew into getting back into doing a little bit of motor racing again. I ran a HQ at the HQ 4-hour race at Winton in December. And since then, there's just really ramped up, and there's just been a lot of people have contacted me as far as wanting to, I guess, understand more about the name Brock and also understand more about Peter. So that has just gradually got to the stage now where I run a touring division of the Australian Tarmac Rally Association. There's a drive car that's being made for that race that I'll be taking people doing laps and what have you. So it really has changed my life in a lot of ways. I mean, I was semi-retired a year ago, and now I'm sort of back full-time working again. And one of the things that's come up, and I'm just immensely proud of, is that there's a car that we'll have at Bathurst again. It will be at the museum, which is a VZ Holden Commodore that was given to, or was put in front of the public in 2006 at Bathurst for people to sign. And their idea from Holden was that it'd probably take a year or two to sort of get enough signatures on it, and then they would gift it to the Bathurst Museum. 2 days later, the car was fully signed. There was not a spot on there that anyone could get any signature on, which was pretty amazing in itself. The car then was shipped around to various places in Australia, apparently over the next year or two. Then it went missing. And it was only in the last few weeks that we put up a question actually on Facebook going, has anyone seen this car? Where is it? I mean, it should be at the Bathurst Museum. And here we are, the 10th anniversary of Peter going, and the most important emotional car of that weekend is nowhere to be seen. Anyway, we found it, and that's going to be there, and I could just imagine the thousands of people who actually signed that car of going, we've got to go back and have a look at that again. So hey, come on up and go to the Bathurst Museum, because that's where it's going to be, and that's just going to be a fantastic thing to see that. Other cars we've got a car that Pete ran at 1992 at Bathurst in a 12-hour in a Peugeot 407. Which wasn't renowned for its horsepower or its brakes actually, but knowing Pete, he just went out and had a red-hot go and just enjoyed the hell out of himself. We've also got his 1991 VN Commodore Mobile sponsored car, which is his first time back in a Holden after he split with Holden in 1987. So that, along with the 84 Last of the Big Bangers BKs there, and the Repco Round Australia Trial VB Commodore. But that's just the start. That we're very hopeful that over the next few years we're going to get a lot of that memorabilia back. And in the meantime, we'll be working with the Bathurst Museum, Bathurst Council, with doing various drive days, hopefully running some production touring car races with their assistance. We also want to get a scholarship program organised to hopefully get some young kids a bit of a chance to have a bit of run in a car, because nowadays, if you're talking about supercars, or sorry, it's just called for supercars now, unless you've got $1 million, you'll never get a chance. So the production touring cars is a reasonably financially built car that we can have young kids having a bit of a crack at it who don't have to have just a heap of money. So there's those ideas that we've got in mind, and the Bathurst Council and the Bathurst TAFE, or Western TAFE I think it's called around that area, they're right behind, give us a hand. So we're very hopeful it's going to be very successful.